Hey there, I'm Instant Dan. I run the instant coffee department here at Black and White Coffee Roasters, and while a lot of you may know that our instant coffee can really improve your next camping trip, it can also improve your cocktail game. So I have developed 3 cocktail recipes to show off some of our favorite instant coffees using co-fermented coffees from 3 of our best producers to show off how you can make your cocktails a little bit more interesting. Let's get started with our first drink. First up to bat, we've got an Espresso Martini. So a traditional Espresso Martini is going to be too sweet and taste like bad coffee. And our instant coffee can fix that. Naturally, our instant coffee is going to bring a lot more good coffee flavor to the drink, but it can also allow us to control how much sweetness and bitterness we add to the drink. So to start off, we're going to start with a base of 2 ounces of vodka. To this, I'm going to add 1 ounce of simple syrup. This effectively forms the base of a house-made coffee liqueur. For this drink in particular, I'm going to use Rodrigo Sanchez's Kumquat Caturra, which is a co-fermented coffee that has been processed using kumquats and oranges, so it'll really amp up that citrus flavor. Now, combining the vodka, the simple syrup, and the instant coffee, we have the base for a really delicious coffee cocktail. The Espresso Martini keeps it nice and simple, but to add a little bit of complexity, I'm going to add some Crème de Cacao. This is your bottom of the shelf chocolate schnapps, effectively. You can use something local if you can find it, but we do recommend using a coffee liqueur that is just alcohol-based, not something cream-based for that application. Our next drink will cover that. So this is 1 ounce of Crème de Cacao. Again, using that chocolate to complement the coffee flavors because we don't need to use the coffee liqueur because we already have the instant in this drink. And lastly, I'm just going to add 2 dashes of orange bitters. Again, to amp up the bitterness rather than the sweetness, but also to complement the citrus flavors that are already present in the co-fermented coffee. Now, one trick to using our instant in cocktails is that you need to stir it before you shake it. And that's simply to dissolve the instant coffee that's already in the drink. So once that's been given a nice stir, I can grab some ice and we can shake this like an ordinary cocktail. I'm told you should shake for about 10 seconds. I don't know if that's true, but until you can see condensation on the side of the jar is typically what I go for. Now, traditionally, this would be served in a coupe glass, which I do recommend if you have one, but here at the roastery, I'm just going to use this tumbler instead. So you can strain this into your glass, and the instant coffee provides that nice cascading effect so that you get a really frothy, interesting drink rather than just a bland, dark martini. And lastly, I recommend serving this one with just an aromatic orange wedge, which we will give a little bit of a twist and serve like that. And this is our instant citrus Espresso Martini.